Hiya, it's currently Monday, August 20th, 2018, and we are going to be doing a weekly tarot guidance cards, oh my god, for the week of the 20th through to the 26th. So, freestyle's coming up right away, and if you don't know what freestyling is, it's when you kind of wing it. I'm just gonna do whatever. If you play sports, freestyle's a little bit looser. It can be a little bit more extreme because people aren't planning things. And that's actually, loosey-goosey is kind of good right now, because what you're going to be finding is you need to find that self-esteem where you're confident and also trusting that intuitive guidance will come to you naturally. So that's part of going with the rhythms of life. I'm feeling like you may be wanting a fiesta or something, like you want to just, or siesta. You may want to feel like positive things are coming to you, so you don't need to worry and stress all the time. And that's the truth. But you have to feel that way within yourself. So we're really trying to get ourselves back on track. And this is the time. So this is where you may feel like the free-flowing energy has to come in. If you need love in your life, you have to attract more love. If you want to feel like you have gifts, then you have to work on how to attract those. So that's all I'm going to say about that, because I kind of want this to be just like a very smooth transition for people, because it's such a powerful, the 11th was such a powerful new moon. And then we're going into our full moon this weekend, so on the 26th, which will be Sunday. So we're building up into that full moon, right? And I very much feel like this moon, although it's an all-around piece, there's still a lot of action steps and planning involved in it. So career moves are really coming up with these cards right away. So I'm hearing it's nobody's fault, but then there's still blame involved and that sort of thing. So it could be that we need to just forgive. If you watch my under my playlist, I have moon cycles, and I did a full moon reading for the 26th, and forgiveness came up right away. So this is even forgiving yourself about your life path. If you've been off your path and you're just learning about this stuff, just forgive yourself if you've made mistakes, because we all have, and just focus more on those achievements. If it's about you're struggling because of your background, maybe you feel like you're not good enough, we're going to start trying to incorporate more stories like that from our past that are positive and make us feel more alive and teach us why we're here, that sort of thing. So if somebody feels like they're walking on eggshells with someone, that's probably an indicator that you're not comfortable with that person. So just pay close attention to those signs, because we're truly on a path right now where we're just trying to navigate through. All right. You can go into my Facebook page and check out some of my live videos. You can join those if you want to do contests. I'm doing contests on Instagram now as well. Sometimes I do lives on there. robinsealing.com. You can get a personal reading. Check out my other services. If you're local, I do events. If you're watching this on the Monday, I'm doing a healing night for people also that are local. So there's a lot of throat chakra stuff also coming up here. If I haven't said thank you so much for subscribing, I do very much appreciate people who have subscribed to this channel. It really helps me move forward in my own transitions and my planning, so I can continue doing these and feel that there are rewards for me doing them. Consequences are coming up a little bit. There are consequences for our actions. And so, oh my goodness, I just heard a door shut. That scared me. So maybe you're feeling the energy of something that you've done or something that's happened, and you're trying to just deal with that. Maybe you're feeling like you're struggling a little bit, but it's totally fine. And so you just need to remind yourself kind of like, what is my purpose? Why am I here? What am I getting out of this? So really making sure that you're feeling stimulated in your life. And if there's something you're trying to make a decision around, readings are amazing, but maybe you need to go within to figure that out. So just kind of make some decisions around you know, what your future plans are right now. It's amazing. So Queen of Pentacles, this is a very elegant female energy, so feminine energy coming through at the beginning of the week. But there's so much throat chakra happening, so we're questioning, we may be confused, we feel like we can't be ourselves. And I knew that this was going to be, I'm feeling like there's a rusty energy around, and that's actually what's weird is like a dog energy is coming through right now. So it could even be that you lost a dog and that dog still hangs out around you. That could be obviously specific for someone. But if you feel like lonely or alone, just know that you're not. Know that there's love and comfort and joy all around you. So it's like, pick the prize. Like if somebody were saying, oh, here, like somebody wants to win a prize, and then you just say, well, you pick the prize. And imagine if you could pick your prize every single day. Because you can. And it's, what's that saying? You can pick your nose and you can pick your friends, but you can't pick your friend's nose. So it's, you can pick your own prize. So every day you choose kind of like how you want to live your life. And so I think it's about you not just coming up with solutions, but there's resolution. So it could be like that there's finally that new beginning that you've been looking for after a long time, because you're realizing that you can have fun, that you can celebrate life. All right. So if things were looking a little bit dim for you, you will be feeling more fruitful as the week goes in, but at the beginning you're just going to be kind of like learning that, all right? So we're on a learning curve. It could be related to somebody putting you down, that sort of thing. So Knight of Cups, there's way more color in this. So we'll put this on Wednesday. So that'll be Monday, Tuesday. This will be like Wednesday into Thursday. And so I'm almost seeing a person in a costume. And it's a person who wants to like dress up, and it's almost like have a tea party like you would when you're a child, and just kind of like get together with a friend and just kind of like shoot the shit. Could be vodka in your cup, and could just be coffees coming up. So it's just whatever allows you to feel like you're celebrating midweek. I highly recommend doing it, but do it with a friend, and you're gonna feel like a lot better, because we're clearing so much stuff and becoming aware of things in the beginning of the week. It may be more self stuff, it may be more healing, and then midweek it would be more the time to kind of celebrate something joyful. But there's a pyramid scheme that's also coming up. It's weird because usually I think about a pyramid as like body, mind, spirit, but I'm hearing that there's someone who's like involved in some form of pyramid scheme. And so just be mindful of that. Sometimes when it comes to sales and that sort of thing, when we're trying to figure out what we're doing, we can get caught up in things that we don't really want to get caught up in. So be mindful of that when midweek, because we're still going to be a little bit vulnerable. Sorry, now my dog's barking, and that's funny. I was picking up the dog energy. So we may be a little more vulnerable, so protect yourself around people who don't, they're not thinking about us, because we have to be in an energy where we're having fun with people we trust, but protect your energy from people that you don't trust, or people who are just looking out for themselves. So that kind of like, I want to say, just be mindful of people that aren't there for you, all right? So relationships would be positive midweek. And then we're going to go into Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, releasing tension and stress times 1,000. So anything you can do to release things that have been bothering you. But when it comes to money, I feel like it is still continuing on the celebration path, but I think it maybe just be mindful of where your energy is on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, because you're going to be feeling like there's so much going on that's new. It can be overwhelming, overstimulating. Even though it could be a positive beginning for you, it could just be a lot. So be mindful that you're connecting back to your soul, your spirit. Obviously, the heart's going to be affected when we're going through things. So be mindful to transition your energy when you need to, all right? So we don't feel stuck in anything. We keep that cycle going and moving. And that may mean that you need a little bit more motivation. You need to give yourself a little bit more credit. You need to apply the skills that you've learned, that sort of thing. But there's definitely someone who's watching that's extremely talented, and they need to get their talent out there a little bit more in society. but they're being challenged a little bit because they're going through changes. So be productive and proactive this week. Education is coming up a little bit, so taking classes would be helpful, but not getting caught up in anything that's political or too structured that's going to take away from that freestyle energy that you want to be in this week, all right? So gravitate towards people who are positive, people who like the things that you like, and just be mindful of those who, aren't serving a purpose in your life at this moment. Thank you so much. Also a great week for meditation and feeling positive about your body and in your skin. All right. So love you guys so much. Take care. Bye.